Hello everyone, welcome to Vishesh Educational Videos. So in this video, I'm explaining a Python program. So I'm explaining a program that is going to read the student details. It is going to read the student details like name, USN and marks in three subjects. It will read the name student details like name of the student, USN of the student, marks of the students in three subjects. After reading that, it is going to display all those details that is entered by the students. What details? It is going to display the details, total marks scored by the student, and percentage of the particular subjects, total percentage of the subjects. So this program is going to read the student details, and also it's going to display the details along with the total marks along with the percentage. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel to get the notification of my new videos. Please click the bell icon. So let me begin the explanation of this program to accept student details and to display the details along with the total marks and percentage. Now, this is the code. This is the simple code. Uh, this is the simple code, right? To accept the name of the student, and also it is going to accept the USN of the student, and also it accepts the marks scored in three subjects, that is physics, chemistry, maths. After taking all these details, it is going to calculate the percentage. It is going to display all details of the all the details of the student along with the percentage along with the total marks, right? So now I'm going to explain this program line by line. Now, so before explaining that program, so you should know some basics. That is the input function. Why we use the input function allows the user to give his input, right? So it will take the input from the user input function. So inputs are automatically saved as strings. Yeah, that is very important. In Python, whatever the input you are going to give, that input is we automatically stored as strings. But so I need my input in integer sometimes, or floating point, whatever it may be. Therefore, always convert to integers before doing any math operations. Before doing any math operations like this in this program, like addition. So I need to convert my input, what I have given, that it will be in the string, right? I need to convert that string into the integer, because my value should be integer in the integer, not in the text form. I need to convert that before doing any mathematical operations. So input is going to accept the input from the user. For example, see here, so it will ask for the username and print it. So it is asking for the user to enter the name. So once I enter the name, that name will be stored in a variable x. So in this third line, I'm printing my name. See, hello x. So what is there in the x? I'm concatenating. Plus operator is used for concatenation. Hello plus x is what? Hello x. X is the variable that contains my name. For example, my name is Vishesh. I gave it as an input as Vishesh. So output will be hello Vishesh. Now you know. So input is mainly used to take the input from the user. By default, whatever the input you're going to give, that will be in the text. So I need to convert the text into integer before doing some mathematical operations like addition and subtraction. Okay. Next, variables. Variables are nothing but they are containers for storing data values. So variable is a location in the memory where you are going to store your values. It is going to assign some memory for your values. Python has no built-in command for declaring a variable. Once you assign the value, automatically variable is created when you first assign a value to it. For example, x is equal to 5. The value 5 will be stored in the variable name x, where y is equal to John. Value John will be automatically stored in a variable y. So when you print, you can see the output will be 5 and John. So in Python, we don't have any command for it. When you assign the value using assignment operator equals, automatically variables will be created. Now you are using print statement here. So print, what it does means print, it's going to print a message onto the screen. For example, print hello world, whatever there inside the quotes, double quotes or single quotes, so it will be printed on the screen, that is output will be hello world, right? Getting my point? So so if you write int of input, I told you already, input will be in the text. You should convert it to integer. That's why this statement, int of input, you are converting your input that is in the form of text to the integer, right? And also in this program I used percentage 2f. Percentage 2f means it's a format specifier. My answer will be in floating point. 2 means after the decimal point. Float means it will allow floating point, right? After the decimal point, how many digits should be there here? 2 digits. After the decimal point, 2 digits will be there. That's why it's 2f. Now I will explain the program. Okay, see here. First, what it does, so it will ask for the user or student to enter the name. He will enter his name. So here, according to this output, student name is Vishesh. His name will be stored in the variable name. Now it will ask for the USN of the student. It will store the student USN in the variable USN. See here, in this case my USN is 123. Next, it will enter marks scored by students in three subjects. Yes, it is asking for the user to enter the marks of three subjects. So what are those subjects? Physics. Marks underscore physics is a variable mainly used to store the physics marks. Marks underscore chemistry is the variable mainly used to store the chemistry marks, right? Underscore maths is the variable mainly used to store the math marks. But the trick what you are to observe here is I used int here. Why? My marks is integer, but you know that while taking the input enter the marks, it's asking the user to enter the input. Your value will be in the string. So I can't consider 50 marks 50 as a string. It should be an integer. That's why I'm using int to convert my string into integer. In all the three statements I'm using int. You can observe I already explained that, right? Okay, so now what it will do, it will, for maximum 100 marks, it's going to accept the marks for all the three subjects. You are going to give the marks. Once accepting the marks of three subjects, you are going to find out the total marks, because to find out the percentage I need total marks. Very simple. How to calculate the total mark means you are going to add all the marks of three subjects to get the total marks. You are adding the three marks here. So in this case my marks is 65, 70, 72. That is the total marks. So it's going to add the 65, 72 and 70, and it is going to store that in the variable total marks. So this total marks variable will store the total marks. So now how to calculate the percentage? The formula is total marks divided by 3. So you have already calculated the total marks, that is stored in the variable total underscore marks, that is in this variable. I will take that value and it will divide by 3. So that will give the percentage. Once I calculate the percentage, I print all the details, including the marks, percentage, name of the student, USN, like that. So for every details, I am using the print statement. You know that print statement will print the details into the screen. So the details of the student are, first I will print the name. Name is stored in the name variable. That's why name. USN is stored in the USN variable. Marks code. So physics marks is stored in the variable marks underscore physics. Chemistry marks is stored in the marks underscore chemistry variable. Maths marks is stored in the maths underscore maths variable. Total of every three subjects is stored in the variable total underscore marks. Getting my point? So I am displaying all those things. Now percentage, you already calculated the percentage. What is the percentage? Total marks divided by 3. So according to this output, my physics marks is 65, chemistry is 70, maths is 72, total will be 207. If you divide 207 by 3, your percentage will be 69. But the only thing here is I'm using a format specifier 2f. 2f is floating point, your value will be in floating point. That means decimal point is allowed while displaying the result. But 2 I used. After the decimal point, how many digits are allowed? Only 2 digits. That's why my result is 69.00. After the decimal point, How many digits are allowed here? 0 0 is allowed. Only two digits are allowed. That is nothing but format specifier. I'm specifying what format needs to be, my result needs to be in what format. It should be in a floating format, but after the decimal point it should allow only two digits. Okay, so this is the simple program to accept the student details and to calculate the percentage by accepting the three subject marks and to display that. Okay, this is a simple program. Suppose if you have any doubts, please post your doubts in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video.